What's going on, everybody? This is Gerald. It is Sunday the 14th. I don't have my watches on, so I'm not sure. I hope everybody had a blessed weekend thus far and had a very peaceful week. I got up this morning and as I always do, I plug into the world, see what everyone's talking about. I actually took this morning to look at some of the videos that are out here on YouTube and see what everybody's talking about. And with springtime now here, it is all about making the most of where you are in your life. But I saw a disturbing trend. It really wasn't disturbing, but something that caught my eye on a lot of the videos that I saw out there that was talking about karma. And on the other sense, excuse me, people were describing their self-worth, where they are in their lives, the things that they are experiencing in the present. Now, excuse me, I'm not, and I will not ever say that being a spiritual being on this planet called Earth is easy. It is not. It is not. You are here to learn the lessons, to help you evolve, to help you become the authentic person that you are, which your legacy really is required. Now, I'm going to tell you something. On one breath, people have setbacks and unforeseen things that take place, and they call it fate, they call it karma. And then on the other hand, you got to bounce that off of your self-worth. Now follow me as I go with this. Your self-worth should be an indicator of where you are right now, your reality, your mindset. You see, if you're dealing with some uncertainties right now, trying to make sense of something that you may have committed to or invested in, and it is challenging, there is a reason why that you're there. It is for you to gain knowledge so that you can truly have the life that you are destined to have. But there's some things that you must understand first. See, your life is yours, no one else's. You are here on earth to do a certain job by way of connections, and in turn those connections should bring knowledge that will take you to the next level or next chapter of your life. But if you do not embrace, first of all, your self-worth should echo your self-respect, and your self-respect should mirror your self-esteem. So if you're running into any challenges, some things that are blocking you from having the peace that you truly deserve, and I say this from the most sincere place in my heart, your walk, your journey should be nothing of peace. The purest form. You should be every day a song in your heart, joy in your spirit, and a smile on your face, which in turns will cause your eyes to sparkle to those who behold them. Because see, your mind, body, and spirit are all in sync. But please keep in mind this: only you define your self-worth. This is something that cannot be acquired by man's hands. Only you set the template of what's required to have access to your life. You know, I mentioned before, and I had to learn this through my ongoing journey, which first, you know, I started my spiritual journey in October 2011. And I'm going to tell you what, when you go about basing your life off the things that you've been exposed to, you embrace those as your truths. But it's more daunting when you realize the things that you are exposed to by experience or by influence, they're not authentic because they're not you. Well, that's your responsibility to define that. So, with that being said, why wouldn't you want to have the best life that you deserve? Wow. Talk about synchronicity, huh? Wow. And what I mean by that, in the background, I've got the music channel on, and Whitney Houston's Greatest Love of All is on. And for me, I would look at that as a synchronicity of what I'm trying to convey. So, and that's how synchronicity works. See, synchronicity are signs, events, and people that you come into contact to convey a message for your spiritual growth, something that you are supposed to learn or share. You know, some people call it fate. Some people look at it as divine intervention. Well, all these things are layers to the one source, and the source of that is love. See, when you decide to love yourself, truly love yourself, you will change the way you think. And when you change the way you think, your reality and how you view this world will also change. Don't be afraid of that. Embrace it. That's where your lessons are. But I must heed this warning. You cannot change anyone. It is not your responsibility. You are only responsible for changing you. And if it's meant for you to have, it shall too grow with you. That's what defines needs and wants. See, not to get on my spiritual soapbox, see, God will always give you what you need, everything. But the devil will give you everything you want. See, that's the kicker. See, the devil doesn't like love. He hates it. Because when you love, truly love, you grow. That's how it is. That's the that's the whole synchronicity, how it works. When you truly start to love yourself, truly love yourself. I'm not talking about a, hot one minute, cold the next. No, 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 no. When you truly make the decision to submit to your spirit, you'll do the work. And watch how your life not only changes, but everything that you have in contact changes as well. So never compromise your self-worth. Don't do that. Misery loves company, and the only reason why misery exists is because we give attention to it. Do not worry about what the world is doing. Worry about what you're doing, and replace those feelings of strife, vindictiveness, bitterness, all these seeds of negativity with love. Lastly, here's something I've also learned. If you're in a place where you want the ideal relationship that you want, start loving yourself authentically. Because see, when you start to love yourself, it opens the door for love to come in. It does. Because you're ready to receive that responsibility. Because you're growing. You're growing. I know some of you guys are like, well, Gerald, you know, hey, I did that and I got burnt. How about this? Think about that pain. Did you gain something out of that? Did you learn something from that positively? And if so, did you implement that in your life? I can tell you this. If you learned it and didn't implement it, you're accepting yourself to repeat it, but a little bit more intense. So don't do yourself this disservice. We've got a beautiful spring we're in. The summer is going to be exciting. It's time for you guys to really, really step out on your own, guys. You deserve it. Deserve it. And those people that are supposed to be in your life, they should be walking with you, not walking against you. Love yourself more. Never compromise that self-worth. It's the roadmap to your life. Stay blessed.